Welcome to episode 31. Let's talk about sex, baby. I'm so excited for this episode. It was supposed to be a two-person episode. Didn't work out, that's fine. But I knew, I was like, I have to still do this because it equally scares me and equally excites me. And this is just a little pre-show warning. If you consider yourself to be a closed-minded person, some would say a judgy bitch, this is your invitation right now to turn off the episode and kick rocks. I consider myself to be very, very, very open-minded, and that is what I would like to attract listening to this episode. So, if you find yourself closed-minded, toodaloo, motherfucker. Thank you so much. Now that we've got that out of the way, I love talking about sex. If you were my friend, if we went to dinner, drinks, we were hanging out, I would bring up sex. I would be vulnerable with you, tell you a little bit about my sex life. You would tell me about yours. And I just feel like it's I like to connect that way, but also because it is considered to be such a taboo topic, especially the way I was raised, very religious, like hush, hush, you don't talk about it. But I feel like you learn so much and you connect and I feel closer to people. I'll tell you anything if you're my friend. What the hell do you want to know? Do you want to know what brand condoms we got? How many positions? What do you want to know? I'll tell you. But that is what I like to talk about with my people. So I was like, why am I not doing that on the podcast? And the things holding me back were obviously judgmental people. I'm going to find them everywhere, so whatever. But I also, because of the way I grew up religious, I'm still unlearning that shit day by day. And I am so, I've done a lot of healing and it's taken a lot of years, but there is still, deep rooted shit. And that is totally, the little voices in my head that were like, don't do it, it's not a good idea. But fuck it, I'm doing it. Here I am, just like Rick Ross. So yeah. The theme for this episode, especially when you hear my stories, we listen and we don't judge. You can judge anything else. We listen and we don't judge. We're open-minded because the closed-minded bitches kicked rocks. Thank you. I think sex is so beautiful and so intimate. And my favorite is how you can see someone one way, the way they present themselves in public, the way they act around their friends, family, work, whatever. But in the bedroom or wherever the hell you want to do it, they are someone completely they are someone completely different. It's like they're free. You're a little more vulnerable. You're naked. I love seeing those two versions. I love meeting someone in public, and then I love seeing how they act in the bedroom. It's like a magic trick. I love it. But I love sex. I think it's so beautiful. And it's also really funny because people do joke around, for years they've joked around that I'm a man hater. I might be a little sarcastic and I might tell a lie from time to time. I might tell you my name's Jezebel, whatever. But I am what some would call a man pleaser. Is that illegal? Take me to jail. I just feel like if you're doing the nasty and I'm doing the nasty with you, I would like you to feel good. I would like this to be an enjoyable experience. Leave a review on your way out. What the fuck is the point of doing it if it's not going to be good? If we're doing it, I want it to feel good. And if I feel good and you feel good, we're going to have a grand old time. But why would I just want to feel good? I've never gotten that. I would like you to leave satisfied and I would like you to feel good. And it's not just all about me. And I hope it's not just all about you. Tell me what you like. I also think I've experienced both. There is a lot of people that struggle with communication in sex, they're not comfortable speaking up. What do you want? This is what I want. This is what I like. And I feel like the best sex is with those people who are comfortable communicating. I want it done this way. What would you like? Do you want it done this way? Hey, when you did this, I like that. And then it gets better and better and better. But when it comes to me, I'm going to ask. Like, I'll take notes. Okay, so you want, that way, yep. And this is your thing? Okay, let's get started. What is the point if you're not going to do it right? It's just a waste of time. I also do not believe in body counts. I believe they were made up as a way to shame women. Because if a man talks about his body count, he's bragging. Like, I fucked 150 bitches. I got bitches. But if a woman said that, I fucked 150 men, she's ran through, she's a slut, she's a whore, she's dirty. Make that make sense? For one, it's cheered on, and for one, it's acceptable, and one, it's disgusting. But they're having sex with each other, so if the math is not mathing, make it make sense. I don't believe in it. I disagree, and I can believe what I want to believe, and you can choose to believe what you want to believe. I have unsubscribed to body counts. I think it's bullshit. And yeah, and there's also that, like, I haven't heard it in a while, but I'm sure you heard it in like high school, or if you were having sex before then, to each their own. But there's that saying going around that women that have a lot of sex, they're loose, just a gaping hole. Like, you hear people say that shit. Pussies are elastic. Like, they stretch, they can have full-on babies, and then they elastic, just like a hairband. You do Kegels, exercises, that shit snaps back. It's not just some loose hole where the tampon falls out. And I think it's so fucking stupid. You think a woman can grow a baby, but a penis will stretch her out? Fuck off. I don't believe in it, and I don't think you should either. And why should men having sex be celebrated and cheered on, but a woman enjoying herself is dirty and disgusting? I don't think so. It's so natural. We were all born with this desire, and it's how the fuck majority of us were made, unless you were made in like a petri dish or a turkey baster. But still, we were all made through sex. It's natural. We all want it. We all like it, whether we admit it or not. It's bullshit. And I have unsubscribed. Also, I've never understood. I've experienced it. I'm sure you guys have. The most I experienced it was younger, probably when people were a lot more mature. But having sex with people who are totally okay with, or they brag about it, like they've slept with a lot of people, and you hear it in fucking rap songs, like, I just got mine, I don't care if she got hers, I'm there for me. You're happy walking around with like bad reviews and an unhappy, satisfied customer. I've never understood that. Like, what real person, like a real one, can be totally comfortable and fine with themselves fucking someone and being totally fine that they didn't have a good time? I would be embarrassed. I'd be embarrassed. You didn't have a good time? Let's make it up next week. I've never understood that. Never understood people like that. It's so ass backwards to me. Like, you should be fucking confident that you made them feel good. I mean, both parties talk. Both sides, everybody talks. Like, sex with him was good. Sex with him was trash. You don't want good reviews out there? You don't want your name to be like the positive reviews in the streets? I don't get it. It's ass backwards to me. I really, really want, maybe someone can help me. We can manufacture this together. You all know the feeling. The day after you got really, really, really good dick or good sex, gonna take this dick. The day after you have really, really good sex, it is like you did drugs, but there's like no calm down. I don't know. I've heard that happens with drugs. Or it's like the first day of summer when the sun shines after a long, dark winter or spring, you feel brand new. You feel like you are on crack. That feeling, I want to bottle it up and I want to take it every single day. One, because it's been a while. I'm basically a virgin. My virginity grew back. It's been a while and I miss that feeling. And it's like you get a glow about you the day after you got really, really good sex. And your friends are like, your coworkers know, they're like, something's different. Like, you're shining. You could get 4 hours of sleep and you're just happy as a clam. I need that feeling. Just, hold on. Just let me think back. Let me reminisce for a second. I need that feeling. It's been 42 years. You feel on top of the world. What is that? Is that a hormone? Is that a drug? I like it. I call it day after dick. Give me some of that. This is my happiness in a can. There she go. I wonder if, I'm very curious. Listen, when it comes to me, we already know I'm going to bring up astrology every time. Why are we sprays? I have 2 Scorpio placements, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Venus, but they are known for, especially Scorpio Venus, like, we want to be desired, but also Scorpios can be very possessive. I also feel like that's all not cardinal. Anywhoosies. I'm curious if it is like a normal human thing or just me. If you came to me and you were like, let's have a threesome, and I loved you, was into you, was dating you, you would start to see my head swivel, like, and then you'd start to see my eyes roll back, and I'd start speaking another language, and I'd put a fucking curse on you. That's how, like, fuck off. You would see me go crazy. If I'm not good enough, you need to fuck another bitch. Now I have to plan like 42 years of revenge. Or we can do a threesome with your brother, your best friend, and your dad. And now I'm going to act like they're better than you. And now I have to ruin your life because you asked for a threesome and you ruined mine. Does anyone else relate? It's never happened. One, because I give them a fucking warning, don't you dare. But if I was like in love, dating someone with someone, and they asked for a fucking threesome, I'd lose my shit. I'd lose me shit. Like, I'd start shaving my head, and then I'd start shaving your head, and then your head would be through the window, and then I'd pull it back, shave it a little, give you a fucking swirly. Oh my, it's just pissed me off just thinking about it. And I don't even have a crush on anyone. I'm not dating anyone. I could like, yeah. Let's not go there. But like, are there people out there that you can be in love with someone and be okay with watching them fuck someone else? Because we're going to have the threesome. I'm going to look over, see you enjoying yourself with someone else. And now I'm on the FBI's most wanted list. Like, but there are people out there that can do that and feel nothing. I don't get it. I don't think you truly love them. Or maybe I'm just crazy. I mean, that's true, but anywho. Have you guys ever, I've shared it before. Have you guys ever manifested while DJing? Go DJ. That's my DJ. I feel like with women, it should be called DJing when you're playing with yourself. And for men, it could be getting silly. Getting silly with it. But it's sex magic, but have you ever manifested while DJing? So you obviously go on DJ, and towards the end, as you're getting your rocks off, you think about what you want. I personally only manifest things like money, things to happen, whatever I'm manifesting at that specific time. I won't lie. I have once or twice manifested people, but I don't like to do it anymore. I feel like it, because I know it's been done to me. And when it was done to me, this motherfucker did it for over a year. He admitted it to me. He's like, every time I would get silly with it, he would think about me. But that's manifesting someone. And I felt crazy. That whole year, I felt fucking nuts. Like, I had left him and I had done everything I could to try and get over him. And still, every day I would think of him. I did fucking cord cutting spells, EFT. I did shit. I did so much shit. And it's not like I missed him. It was just he was in my head constantly. And you crazy bitches, this is not a sign to manifest that person back. I feel like it's such a... it goes against people's free will. Like, if they want you, they're going to want you. Why would you want to have forced someone? I felt fucking nuts. I felt so nuts. And I was like, I will never, ever do this to someone. Ever. Oh my God. I felt crazy. But yeah, when you get your rocks off and you think about things, you can manifest. And isn't that so fun? Like, that is one of the easiest ways to manifest. And you're having a good time doing it. When what was it? I was having it was one of these months where I was just like, I think it was like seasonal depression, or I was sad. I made myself, this sounds crazy. I made myself DJ every single day because it is such like this release and you feel good afterwards and the energy and all this shit. Orgasms are good for you. I made myself do it every single day. And I kid you not, it would be such a mood changer. And I had such a good day afterwards. I haven't done it in a while. Maybe I should. But yeah, it is like my go-to if I'm feeling weird or like need that energy change, or I want to manifest something, or if I want to go to sleep. If I'm being so real with you. The last time I usually buy all my toys on Amazon. Listen, if you want good toy links, DM me. I'll send them to you. I should share them on here, but I'm not sure about the kind of guidelines on the YouTubes. But I usually buy them on Amazon, but right now I'm sharing an Amazon with a family member, and I ain't gonna do that. So I went to Walmart, and all of their toys are locked up, obviously. And of course, the fucking attendant they sent over to help me buy the toy was like 16 years old. He looked like I just ruined his whole month. Like the look on his face when I asked for what I wanted, he was like, that's not my fault. They shouldn't be letting young children help me. At Walmart, thank you. Took my ass to self-checkout and got out of there. But yeah, I found some really good ones on Amazon if you want the link. Like, life changers. And my favorite one was $10. Because I've been to those. First of all, those sex stores are fucking creepy as hell. I've gone in there looking for like Halloween costumes and shit. And the workers, all perverts. No background checks were done on a single one of them. But just the vibes in those stores are yuck. Like, atrocious. I only go there if I have to. But the vibes in there are... yeah. I don't like it. You know what I do like, though? As vagina havers, we have, like, this own... not bodyguard. We have our own, like, red flag system. And I listen to that shit. I take that shit so serious. If I sleep with you and you throw off my pH, you could be the best dick I've ever had. You could be a 100 out of 10 fine as fuck. If you throw off my pH, I'm going to pack my bag. I might even shed a tear doing it. I pack my bag and I drag my feet and I still leave. I leave, I get the fuck out of there, I listen to her. If she don't like you and she knows before I know, I'm gonna listen to her. I'm gonna take my ass and I'll remember you. But yeah. It's like your body knows before you know. And I think you should listen to it. Even if it is real, real sad. Listen to it. I hate the stigma around STDs because, when people think about other people having STDs, of course they're going to think like dirty. You hear people say all the time, like ran through, gross, not clean, whatever. But me included, and so many people I know, the reason we got STDs, I've had chlamydia before. Not ashamed to say it. The reason I got chlamydia was because someone I trusted fucked me over. They told me they were clean. They showed me results, lied, slept with someone else, didn't tell me, and gave me chlamydia. Not because I was going around sleeping with men back and forth, not using anything. No, someone I trusted fucked me over. And that makes me dirty? I don't think so. I don't like that. And I don't like that's the stigma around STDs. Of course, there are people who just sleep with people and sleep with people and sleep with people, don't get themselves checked, have poor hygiene. Yeah, to me, that sounds fucking dirty. But I'm not going to label myself as dirty because I was fucked over. And I hate that when it did happen, I really did. I felt so dirty. I felt so dirty because of the stereotype around it and the stigma. And I hate that I was made to feel that way. And I hate that that's going to happen to someone else. And they're going to be made to feel that way. I'm a regular schmigular in those clinics. They basically know me by name. I get checked so damn often. I'm in there, get checked. Like I get checked even when I don't sleep with anyone, just because, some things don't show for like a couple of months until later. But also, I just like the confidence of knowing she's squeaky clean. Yeah. But I hope that makes someone feel better because I didn't like it how I was made to feel. Anywhoosies. Also, I was 16 years old when I lost my virginity. And I wasn't planning on it. I grew up in the church. And so I was like, yep, I'm gonna lose my virginity after marriage. Thinking about that now is insane. Whatever. I was like, I'm gonna wait till marriage. I lost my virginity. Definitely wasn't planning on it. It just happened. But the next day, I start crying, sobbing. I'm like, to hell I go. Straight to hell. And that's so fucking traumatizing that was my experience. First of all, it really is a big deal the first time you have sex. You're especially that young. I was a fucking baby. I think 16 years old. I'm a baby now. So I was like a baby at 16. But you are going through a lot of emotions, especially your first. You can feel attached to them. Like, there's all these emotions and thoughts running through your head. And to add on top of it, I'm worrying about going to fucking hell at 16 years old because she want her kitty cat play with. It's crazy. And I've had to do a lot of healing. What does help, what did help me was thinking about like, hey, my future daughter or my friends, if they lost their virginity, like these good people that I love, know, and trust, do I believe they deserve to go to hell? And I was like, no, what the hell? So why would I believe that for myself? And I just refuse to believe in that especially if someone supposedly unconditionally loves me, they're going to send me to hell for premarital sex. That's so bullshit. I unsubscribe to that idea. And it's like the most natural thing ever. so natural. We all have the desire to do it. It's how we were all made. I don't believe that little 16-year-old me got a first class ticket to hell because she had a good time. I don't believe in it, but that was traumatizing. And it did take, I mean, it's still to this day. It's a whole lot of unlearning because it was a lifetime of like being taught these kind of things. Isn't that crazy? Instead of just like, wow, I had a good time last night. It's like worrying about the afterlife. Could I see? I have a theory. If you do not like giving head, you swing for the other team. And that's okay. Live your life. Come out of the closet when you're ready. Live your truth. But if you do not like giving head, and this applies to both teams, if you don't like giving head, you're a player of the other team. And I said what I said, and I meant what I said, and you can choose to unpack that later. But no, like nothing you say will make me change my mind. Also, something that blows my mind, I just found this out. So many people I know have dated or messed with people who don't like to kiss. And I think that's insane. I don't buy it. Is it because they're bad at kissing and so they don't want other people to experience it? What? One of life's greatest joys and you don't like it? I don't buy it. That would be a deal breaker for me. You could give me the love of my life and he could be everything I've ever wanted, fine as a fuck. And if he's like, I don't like to kiss, he's going to blink and I'm going to be gone. I just, poof, gone. I need to kiss. It is a need. It is a deal breaker. And my mind hurts thinking about someone not liking kissing because it's a scam. It's a lie. I don't believe it. I don't believe in that. And I don't believe there's people that just don't like giving head. I think you're on the wrong team. And I say what I said. Also, is this way I feel. If I sleep with someone that's in like my circle, right? If you're my friend and you sleep with someone, that's your circle. If you're my ex-friend and you sleep with someone that's in your circle, I don't ever want to be coochie cousins. I don't want to sleep with someone you've slept with. I don't want to sleep with someone you've slept with. We're not coochie cousins. This is my coochie, that's your coochie, that's your coochie. Let's keep our coochies away from each other. And that's just how I feel. I have met people and like vibed with them, been interested. And if I find out they have slept with certain people, I'm good. And it's not even like I think that person's gross or anything like that. It's the crazy possessiveness of me. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be coochie cousins. No, yeah, I don't want to do it. Also, you know how people, they'll joke around, there's memes about like always messing with your ex. Maybe like every time you reconnect, you sleep with your ex. No, because I've seen who you've dated and slept with afterwards, and I can't fathom being coochie cousins with them. And it might not make sense to you, and that's fine, but it makes sense to me. I don't want to do it. I can't. I can't do it. And it's not even like I think these people are gross. I don't think they're gross. It's just, thinking about it gives me like goosebumps. Blech. No thanks. I can't do it. Nope. Wait. Those are good. I gotta save those for later. My recipe for a good time, this is basically everything I want, either a little wine or champagne because, I mean, all liquor does it, but specifically wine and champagne, they're slutty drunks. They go, you take a sip of wine or champagne, it's straight to your coochie. I love wine and champagne drunk. It's a slutty, fun drunk or tipsy. There's sexual chemistry built up, like maybe a little flirting. I don't know. My favorite, though, is when you're into a man and he's never made a move. Like, he's never touched you, never tried to push sex on you, anything. The sexual chemistry with those is pew! Like, if you don't make the move and you let me make the move, I will basically dry hump you. Anyways, a really good playlist. The lights are off or almost all off. I prefer and I need the lights off. I like having sex with overhead lights like this. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to enjoy myself. I don't know what it is. And it's not even like insecurities. It's the vibe is off. Why the fuck are we having sex in like studio lighting? No, thank you. And then, so that's like my ideal time with a freak who loves to please. Sign me up. Yes, please. Me next. That is my idea of a good time. Do you guys have playlists? Freaky playlists? I have a freaky playlist on my Spotify. I think I actually labeled it freaky playlist. Let's see, because I always have to prove myself right. It's called Freaky Shit. It's called Freaky Shit. But I think it just enhances the mood. I need my little ear holes stimulated, whether I need the man to talk, moan, groan, whatever, or good music. I need something. Have you ever had sex with someone who's silent? Like, they don't talk. There's no like, or nothing. Nothing at all. They don't say your name. It's silent the whole time. I don't want to do that again. I don't like it. And to me, it's almost like they're in their head the whole time, which I get. I still don't want to do it. I need a talker. I need a talker or some good music. I love. Like, those are my two favorites. Music playing and nighttime sex or in the dark. Or, like, maybe this room's dark and there's, like, a light far enough away where you can just see your shadows. That's what I prefer. But the lights, fuck off. Thank you. When was it? It was a few years ago when I was my most emotionally unavailable. She was fun. She didn't give a fuck. She was a bitch. She was fun. But when I was my most emotionally unavailable, sex would be the only time I like let my guard down. I would show any kind of passion or kindness. That is where I saved, like, everywhere else I was emotionally unavailable, I saved all that for sex. And I don't regret anything. I feel like everyone needs to go through different stages to learn shit. But now that I've been through that, I can recognize that in someone so quick. I mean, I can already read people really easily, but I can tell when someone's in that stage. And I feel like it's usually they've been hurt, gone through a breakup, whatever, and they're not ready to feel their feelings or deal with shit again. That was me. And so I can recognize it really, really easily. But I did. I was so nonchalant, like ran away from relationships. Anytime a man wanted to seriously date me, like, poof, I was gone like the wind. And I saved all of my shit for sex. No regrets. But I definitely am not that person anymore. That feels like a lifetime ago. Also, going from, most people can relate, going from relationship sex, because in relationships, you get to know each other's body and there's an emotional connection, and so it just gets better and better and better. Well, for most people. That's all my relationships. it just like somehow every time gets better. Going from that, like incredible mind-blowing sex, to getting out of a relationship and sleeping with someone again who doesn't give a fuck about you, doesn't know your body, that's just depressing. Like, oh my god. The first time after both my relationships, no. The first time after my longest relationship, it was this man. He was so terrible. So terrible. And I just remember during sex, I was like, is this what I have to look forward to every time? Like, this is what's out here? And I in my head, I was like, should I should I just go back to my ex and this is going to be it? Which is terrible. It's terrible, but I did think it. But that is depressing, going from really, really good to really bad. It's no bueno, no fun. Some of my favorite memories, if you want specific stories. Oh. It's the, like, I know it's my Scorpio placements who like to stay private, but then my other placements, like, just want to tell everyone everything. These, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Some of my favorite memories. There was this Aquarius, and I swear on everything I love, he looked just like Michael B. Jordan. And we were about to have sex. I'm undressing, he's undressing, and this is all I see. I look up, and it's just a little baby bird. And I'm like, okay. But I'm not, I'm a team player. Also, I feel like sex is a very, very vulnerable time. I never want anyone to feel shamed. Like, I could be in the moment and be like, that's not my favorite. But if someone's into it, that's your thing. But also, I don't ever want someone to feel shamed. Like, because I do feel like that's very traumatic. You're naked and vulnerable. What am I going to do? Like, laugh at you because you're little? So I look up. All I see is little baby red. I look down. When I look back up, it has grown to like 6-7 inches. He was a grower. And I've always heard of that. But it was like the coolest thing in the whole world to see. I just see it. First you see it, now you don't. It was cool as fuck. Oh, that was cool. Another one. This one's my favorite. I'm having sex with this Aries. Also, when I tell all my friends my stories, it's terrible, but I describe them in some way. Like, there's washing machine, Aries, 40-year-old drug dealer. Like, I describe them all that way. So this is the Aries. And in the middle of having sex, I'd stayed over at his house. I think it was like the first or second time that night. Anywho's, middle of it, like, hops up, goes out and grabs a big, like, boombox from when we were kids, like those big music players, puts it on the ground and starts playing, like, he starts playing, like, tribal music. There is this movie on Netflix called Mother, and I swear the same song is in the movie soundtrack. I gotta find it. But he starts playing it, and he's like, to set the mood. It's tribal music. And I was like, all right, if you like it, I love it. And I just went with it. It wouldn't be my first choice. I'd probably play some R&B. But his choice was tribal music, and if that's what gets you going, I love it. It was one of my favorite memories. Also, have you ever had sex with someone with a long dick, and they always are like, stop running. They'll be hitting you from the back. Stop running. Sir, you are literally in my cervix. I am running because it hurts. I am running because you are about to push through my cervix, and then I'm going to bleed profusely, probably slowly bleed out here on this bed, and then you're going to go to jail for having a weapon in your pants. I'm running for my life. It's not cute. It doesn't feel good. I'm running because it fucking hurts. And they always do it. You're running. Knock you out. Fucking anaconda on the loose in your pants. And you should come with a warning sign. I can make anything work. I've seen them curved. I've seen them straight, short, thick, long, fat. I can make anything work. I do prefer girth. A little thickums. Slim, thick, with your cute ass. I do. I like them thick. And I do want to shout out my guy, Mr. Turtleneck. You uncircumcised kings, you've been bullied your whole life, and I need to let you know. You were loved, you were seen, you were valued, and you were appreciated. I love me a turtleneck. I do. And almost all of my friends, if you need the validation, also almost all of my friends love us a turtleneck. Make sure you pull it down, you wash it good. We ain't got no problems. You got a little extra accessory, and it does its thing. I am in the turtleneck fan club. But yeah. You long dick motherfuckers are always crazy. And I love me a turtleneck. I love me some thickness. But also, I have met people that are like thick and shorter that know how to use it. And I've met big, big, big men who don't know what they're doing. They think almost because they have these big dicks that that's enough. But they're like men who are on the smaller side that know how to use it and can please better than men with big old dicks. It's about your talent, your emotion in the ocean, and if you know how to use it. And you always see those jokes like, she said the big ones hurt, she likes them smaller. A lot of us do. It's about if you know how to use it, but those weapons, and they don't come with no warning sign. Anywho, I think you're all loved and appreciated. They come in different shapes and sizes. And you're all loved. There was this one motherfucker. Also, this was a very dark time in my life. This is the one man who made me cry during sex. I wasn't listening to myself. Anywho, he tried sending me a sex tape with another girl because he's like, let me show you what I can do. You must have rode the short bus because you're a little slow. And I know that's a little fucked up, but is it true? Yeah. And I already just told you guys I'm like possessive and crazy. Why the fuck would I want to see you fucking someone else? I got so pissed off. But yeah, he is the one who I cried during sex with. He was a Gemini, and he had no soul. I swear on everything, this man had no soul. He's soulless, and he's one of the only people I could never get a read on, and I can read people really easily. He has no soul. But I also think majority of Geminis have no souls. Gemini men. I just think they're soulless. And it's kind of scary. But yeah. I cried during sex. He had no idea because most people, men, don't pay attention to detail. But yeah, I cried during sex. I got into I'm really telling you guys a lot. I really got into, I realized now my body was in a state of freeze. And I didn't know how to, I genuinely couldn't get the words out, like, stop, I don't want to do this anymore. And I just cried. And I've done, wow, I've done a lot of healing with that. So don't you worry. But I did get to tell him how I felt later. I think I told him something along the lines of like, I hope you have the worst life, or I hope you never get anything you want. Something like that. Oh, he's evil. I could do a whole podcast episode on that man alone. He was evil. Anywho's, have you ever experienced Like someone you are just sleeping with. You have no desire to date them. They have no qualities you'd want in a partner. But it literally is just casual sex. But they make comments like, oh, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to get you pregnant. Or like, you better not, blah, 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 blah. Sir, I would never have your children. If our DNA mixed, it would be a war crime. You are here because your dick feels great and the situation just works out. Please don't flatter yourself with thinking I would ever share DNA with you. Please. And as a mother who has been through having kids, and I have a fully developed brain now, I would never, ever, like, you ain't got to worry about me. I would never have your children. Please. But I'm curious if anyone else has been through that. Please. And I make some cute babies, but I've also fucked some really medium ugly men. Like, you are handsome as a man, but picturing you as on like a little girl or a baby, like, the photo would get reported on Instagram. And that's just me. That's just me being really, really honest. What is your take on nudes? I personally don't like to take them. But my rule is if you are going to take a nude, which is actually, that's a lie. I do like to take a lot of nudes. Like if I'm in the mirror and I just took a shower and I think I look good, I take a picture. I don't like to send them. I have a hidden folder just for me to look at. Is that the most Leo rising thing you've ever heard? So I do take them. I don't like to share them. And, but my rule is if you are going to share and take nudes, you better take a nude you would be happy to see on the internet. Like, it better be a bad, bad photo. And obviously someone sharing it without your consent is illegal, but just take a really, really good photo that you'll be proud of. Also, I like surprises. So before we've ever slept together, I don't want you to ruin Christmas. I want to come, enjoy myself, and find out in person what my present is. Surprise, shawty. Like, can you imagine growing up on Christmas if you knew what was inside every single Christmas present? It wouldn't be fun anymore. I don't want you to send me a nude before we've slept together. I want to find out for myself. It's like the best part. I've seen you in clothes and I've seen you out in public, and now I get to see your naked body. And like I've imagined what it would look like, and then finding out if I was right or not. That's my favorite. Don't ruin Christmas. I don't want a nude beforehand. And I know everyone's different. They're like, I want to know what I'm working with. Surprise me. And that's just how I feel. And I don't want to see it. Like, I'm sure afterwards, you're welcome to send a photo or two, but don't send it to me beforehand, please. Por favor. But do you know how many dick pics? Just from posting public content for years, like when I had my kids' clothing business, this account, people find me on fucking OfferUp. I have been sent, and it's always on Facebook for some reason. My Facebook requests were full of dick pics. I have seen some of the nasty. I can picture. I've been seeing so many dick pics in my life. So many. And also, no, I'll save that for another time. Have you guys ever seen straight pubes? Like, so one of these dick pics that I was sent, he had straight pubes. And no one believes me that that's a thing, but there are people that have straight pubes. I mean, straight curly, like, we can work with it. But did you know that's a thing? He is burned into my brain, this man that sent me an unsolicited dick pic. Because I, like, open up the message thinking it's something else, see a pee-pee, and I'm like, but then I'm like, those were straight. And it was my first time seeing them. So, they're straight pubes, if you were wondering. Now, I'm going to tell you my strip story. All my friends know this story, and I said that I would share it. You're learning so much about me. The theme of this story is we listen and we don't judge. Okay, I was about to delete an app, and for some reason, I was at home in bed early. It was summertime. For some reason, I was going to delete the app the next day, but I was like, let me just go on it. I matched with someone, and he's like, let's go get drinks. And I'm still spontaneous, but back then I was like the most spontaneous. Like, I was like, yeah, got up, got ready, went and met him for drinks. We went to a bar, we started playing pool. He like ordered back-to-back drinks, but I was getting margaritas in those big fish bowls. You know that they serve at Mexican restaurants, like the fucking huge margaritas? I was getting those. I was getting a little tipsy. We're talking about astrology, and we are vibing really, really well. But you know when you're tipsy and like, I feel like, you know the feeling, like little grazes from someone you're flirting with, like just a little touch on the knee or like a touch on the shoulder, someone you find attractive. Maybe they're walking by and they touch your waist. Like, those are everything. Those send little like lightning bolts to your Coochie. So he was doing those. We're having a good old time. I'm doing it as astrology chart. He was a Virgo. And then he's like, do you want to go back to my hotel? I was like, obviously. I was tipsy. We had been flirting for like 3-4 hours at that point, just little touches. I was like, absolutely I do. We go to his hotel. Lights are all off. What you know, bitch, is a fan. And I really am telling you guys everything. And all I can picture, no, I'm not going to do that to myself. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. We're having sex all around the room. And there's this one point. I am being the freakiest I've ever been. And I don't know if I really do, for some reason, I really do feel comfortable having sex with people I don't know. And that sounds crazy, but like, you don't know anyone I know. I don't know anyone you know. I just feel very, very free. Like, you know that feeling when you go traveling and you don't know anyone in the city and you feel like you're the most yourself you've ever been? That's how I feel. And he, at one point, all around the room, and I'm pretty sure it was like for hours. At one point, I can see myself, I still know the hotel, everything. I'm sitting up, and he is on all fours. I think he's grabbing something from like the dresser, and I start eating his ass. He just ate my ass. He wanted to switch. Now I'm eating his ass. And I did toss his salad, and he fucking loved it. Obviously, all men do. I sucked his toes, licked his ass, everything. Everything under the sun I did. And I rocked. I rocked his world. You should have seen his face. So then we fall asleep, wake up the next morning. He has to go do some kind of work, so I leave and go home. Oh, also, at this time I was broke as hell, so I was doing press-on nails. And obviously, we're going around the world in that little room. He breaks damn near all of my nails. So when we wake up and he sees the nails everywhere, he's like, I'm so sorry I broke your nails. It's probably the biggest ego boost for him, too. And he's like, make an appointment today. We'll go get your nails done. And I'm looking at my press-ons like, yeah, we will. We will go get my nails done. So I go home. When he's done with work, we go get my nails done. And what happened? We go get my nails done. We get Thai food. We go back to the hotel and have drinks in the lobby. And he's sitting there. We're talking back and forth. He's like, so how many guys have you done that to? And I'm sitting there. I've never done that ever. It was the first time. I was drunk. And I've always been an open-minded person. I don't know what went through my head to try it, but I did. I did. And he's like, you done that to everyone. You must have done it. And I'm sitting there trying to plead my case. Like, genuinely, that was the first time I've ever done it. Obviously, he asked me to do it again. He like had a whole list of things he wanted to do again. But I know, because if someone did that to me, I'd be like, you do this to everyone. But genuinely, I was sitting there like, I've never done that before. So we go up. I stay the night again. We hang out. And then the next morning, he has a flight back to California. I also find out later, he worked in like medical sales, but he was also a big drug dealer. And it's so funny because he's like 6'4". Also, he lied about his age. That was crazy. I think he lied by like 19 years. That was crazy. I love me a good red flag. I love me some red. He goes back to California. I go home. And I'm like a little tired, but I think it's from a hangover. And then I wake up the next morning and my throat's all swollen. And I know it. I've had strep before. I used to get strep like yearly. I haven't had it in a while. Freaking knock on everything. But I know I know all the symptoms from strep. I get sore muscles and then my throat, and then I get the white spots on my throat. And so I went straight to urgent care and got tested. Sure enough, I got tested for strep. Go home and I'm like, you should go get tested. Like, I came down with this. He starts door dashing me pho, soup, all this stuff. Sick for a couple of days, finally start to feel better. And first of all, for those of you wondering, I did go and get STD tested, clean for everything. But I'm like, you should go get tested. You're probably going to start feeling sick soon. My tongue was all down your throat. Days go by, he feels nothing, but he's also like, I have, from his career in Colombia, he's like, I have lots of antibiotics. If I need some, I'll start taking some. Didn't feel anything. He is fine the whole time, but then it clicks. I'm like, did I get strep from your asshole? From putting your booty in my mouth. Did I get strep? And I'm pretty sure it did. I got tested for STD for everything. My kids never got sick. No one in my family got sick. No one around me had strep. He never got strep. I was like, I think I got strep from your asshole. I think so. And so now, if me and I date want their ass ate, they have to go take a shower and then I'll do it. I'm a team player. If you're into something, I am happy to do it. But just go wash your ass. And I really don't give a fuck if you're judging me. More men love it than you know. They act like they don't. I mean, as a woman, I love my ass ate. If you've never tried it, get ready to have your world changed. There are G-spots in their a-hole. Their faces when you do it is incredible. Also, the men who have asked for it, what's funny is they are like the biggest, bulkiest, tallest, like manly men that you would never fuck without in public. They love their little booty play with. I don't give a fuck. They love it. I'm open-minded. Some may call it a freak. I'm a team player. I'm down to get the touchdown, to get my rocks off, get your rocks off. I really don't give a fuck. I'll eat your booty. I don't care. Would you rather never kiss during sex again or use condoms forever? I won't be playing because this question stresses me out. I need to kiss. I feel like it just enhances your experience. Like you're having a good time, but then you kiss and it's like little butterflies in your coochie. You don't feel butterflies in your coochie kissing regular? You're all missing out. So I won't be playing, but you should. Also, how I was saying earlier, when I was like my most nonchalant, I saved all my passion for sex. You know who I've noticed that with is you Aquariuses. You Aquariuses who act all nonchalant, like you don't give a fuck, and you're just like the cool guy and you're different. They are freaky as fuck. Aquariuses are freaky, and Aquariuses save all of their chalants and their passion for the bedroom. And this is me plugging them. 10 out of 10 recommend. Also, I went through that stage, like being nonchalant and saving all of it for the bedroom. But now I'm in a place where if I don't feel like outside of sex you respect me or you have any kind of interest in me, it does nothing for me. And it's one of the reasons why it's been so fucking long. I'm starting to hear colors and I'm starting to see things like it. I don't need to be in love with you, but I do need like some kind of chemistry or passion or feel some sort of desire from you. And not just desire where like you want me for my body. Like, do you like my personality? Do you respect me? Do you know anything about me? Do you know me? I need something more, something deeper than just sex. Because when there is that connection, and again, we don't have to be fucking in love, but when there is that connection, the sex is better. And so, it's been a while for grandma. I live off flashbacks. Just kidding. Actually, my libido is gone. I don't know where she went. Someone stole her, but my libido is gone. And probably it's because I need it with like some connection or passion, and I have no connection or passion with anyone, and so my libido is just gone. She's in the lost and found. I don't know, but it's been a while. But even though it's been a while for me, I hope and pray for you that you have lots and lots of really, really good sex this year, because life is too short to have bad sex. I hope you have really, really good sex this year. I'd love that for you. And if you want something, ask for it. Speak up. Like, if he is not doing it right, tell him. If she's not doing it right, tell them. If you want something done, speak up. And that's all I have for you, you little freaks. And you know so much about me. I don't give a fuck. Also, if you weren't in my DMs before this episode and now you're finding all this shit out about me, stay the fuck out. If you don't want me back then, you can't have me now. Love you, mean it.